Hi everyone, welcome to the next video in our Rita Berman Asian page that we're doing. Yesterday we did the coconut and today we are doing the hibiscus flower. I think that's what it is anyway. Now where I'm going to start, because I don't have a yellow pen in here with me, I'm actually going to do the centre of the flower first in yellow. I want to burnish that down really deep, really dark, so that when I colour the rest it doesn't go into that yellow. So that's why I am starting there. I am going to use my cadmium yellow light. I'm just going to give it a sharpen. There we go. So here it is, cadmium yellow light, and start this. Now I haven't planned this page, any of it really, apart from thinking that as I switched on my camera, I decided that I was going to do this centre part in yellow. Remembered my yellow Poscas next door where my son is recording a video, so thought I would just do it first like this. Now I want this colour quite burnished because I want to make sure that if I accidentally go over the top of any of these with my flower colour, which I've decided is going to be orange, I don't want to, you know, go over the top. So I'm going to go over them all again. I'm not going to do that one because it is so small. Now if it's easier for you, you could do these at the end in a yellow Posca Pen, but I've done it like that. So there's my first one down already. Now let's work on the flower, and then we can think about the rest afterwards. I've got the darkest sort of orangey colour. I think it's this terracotta. Now this is almost a browny orange, but down here in this centre area it is quite dark, and I'm actually going to work that colour right down into the centre. You might think that was sort of seeds, but I'm not feeling it that way. I'm thinking it's just the dark centre, and then I'm going to fade it quite quickly on the petals so that we don't use loads, like this. It's nice to do a floral image. I did actually, I've done a picture this month already in the flower year. There was a fuchsia. I've actually been taking the easy options in the flower year. This is the orange lake, and doing just a single flower. I'm just sort of still getting used to the book and the paper, and so I'm not doing the big old pages, although they are the ones that I've seen coloured that impressed me so much, that were the reason I got the book. I'm just warming up really. So and I'm sort of only doing one image a month at the minute, so and then maybe I'll do one image a month next year as well. You know, it's just a fun little thing to play around with. We'll see. I might just decide I want to finish it and romp through it, but you know, don't know. I tend to do that with books that I'm closer to finishing, or ones that are smaller. I've sort of got a goal to finish another book this month, but I haven't really chosen which one. And I've got to do some recording for a few days before I get builders in, and then I will be stuck on weekdays. I won't be able to record, so I will be able to have lots of fun just doing some pictures and trying to finish some books, which will be nice. I've sort of got the goal to finish some books before Johanna's new book comes out. Whoops, there's a cadmium orange. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to go over the top of everything. It's nice and vibrant. This is a nice vibrant colour. I do want it lighter on the tips. So yeah, I finished one just recently, the Matchstick Mouse summer book. It's a lovely book. Had a lot of fun with it. So I aim to finish the autumn one this autumn. I've got another autumn book, Rita Berman's autumn book. I'm not going to finish that this autumn. a big old book, but I might be able to finish. I've got her seasons book as well, and I might be able to finish the autumn pages in there, maybe. I don't know, but my plan is to do a few for you. I've got a Halloween book as well, so I'm Little Town Halloween, so my aim is to soon make some Halloween / autumn pictures for you, which will be fun in videos, and they'll come out in October. I think September, although it's raining today, it was really hot and sunny earlier. It still feels like summer to me here anyway, so I'm not quite ready for autumn colouring, although I'm very ready for autumn and cooler temperatures and snuggling up and things like that. But anyway, I don't really want my heating going on quite yet, because having workmen in, they'll have the doors open all day long, no doubt. They tend to, so I don't want to be wasting all that heat going outside. Right, I'm going to use a much lighter colour, the Flesh, just to go over it all and sort of burnish down that orange a little bit. I'm not going to press really hard though, because I don't want it, I've got more layers to go. Okay, it's just getting rid of all that white paper. It's a bit tricky around here. I'm trying not to colour over the yellow, and I can't really see. I was talking to my dad at the weekend, and he's had his just had his cataract op, and he's saying they're putting a corrective lens to correct his close vision, but he really wanted to correct his distance vision, which was interesting. I think he's more used to popping his specs on when he's reading. His distance vision has only more recently gone. But I'd quite like to correct my close vision for when I'm colouring, so I can see better. Terracotta, but I've never been told I've got a cataract of any sort of description, so I won't be having an op. I mean, he's only just had his done, and he is he's not 80 yet, he's 70 something, and yeah, he must be, is he 78? No, 73. Gosh, very wrong. I'm going to do these, look, just emphasize those lines to make it look like there's a few creases in our petals. So anyway, he's doing well, but he was hoping that he might be able to correct that vision more with some laser surgery. It just got me thinking about corrective vision, because although I've got bifocal glasses, I often find it hard to see quite what I'm doing. And when I spoke to my optician, he just went, "Oh yeah, that's quite normal." Good. I don't mind, you know, I'm fine with being normal. I'm just going to do a bit more in here. But it would be nice if I could do something about it, because sometimes I find I have to look under my glasses to see, because my bifocals just aren't strong enough, and it doesn't feel like that's how they should be behaving. Right, now, because we've done this orange, I need to carefully choose my shade of green. I don't think a bluey green works well with orange. I think a browny green, olive green, yellowy green is where to go. So I am just having a look through those greens that I have here, which I think are the more suited to work with orange. Those, so we've got the cadmium green and the oxide of chrome and the chrome green. So I'm actually going to start with my lightest green, which is the cadmium green, and I'm going to do all over the petals, and then we'll get some darker green in there to just put in some shade and shadow really. But I'm not, my son's due an eye test actually soon, but I'm not. I have thought about using magnifying glass and things like that, but it's when I'm recording, that's very awkward. You know, I know there are lamps you can look through, or you can hold a magnifying glass and look through it, but it's all a little bit awkward. So I'm just hoping I'm wondering whether to just, if I need some magnifying glasses that just magnify more strongly than ones I've got, but I'm just not sure. So that's just a basic covering of leaf, and then I'm going to use my darker pencil. This is the chrome green, and we're going to use that to put in some shade and shadow. Now I like to emphasize this vein in the center and put some darker color there and then fade it out a little bit, and do the same on this side. And this one is a thinner on this one, but we can still do it. They can, if you get in enough dark colour, you can make it look quite 3D, like it stands out, but I'm not too worried with this picture. I did one like it on my fuchsia on the flower year, and made the veins stand out. But I had to really layer up the colour, take it slowly. That was okay. So that's that, and then I'm going to use the Oxide of Chrome to put in the shadows. So where the let's give it a sharpen. Where the leaf is very near to the petal or very near to another leaf, there would be some shadow, and we can just draw that in. Sorry, I've moved it here. I'm just going to go all around the petals, drawing that in, and then along the edge of each of the leaves, like that. Now I think I'm just going to go back in with some cadmium green and just gently blend in with the darker green that we had. If we layer it up a bit more, it looks a bit prettier, I think. Get a sort of more yellowy colour, which I like. So I wonder how many pictures in Rita's book everyone's done now. I've been seeing quite a few people have done the very beginning one with the ginger jar, which says happy journey or something like that on it. I'm going to do the very tips in a yellow. I want a lemonish yellow. Yeah, lemon yellow for the tips of each. I just think it's quite fun, and maybe for that central part too, to help it stand out. And what else have I seen done? I've seen someone start this page actually, and the one with the suitcase, I think. Right, my background. I'm thinking I might do yellow in here. We haven't got a yellow background yet. I'm going to use the cadmium yellow light first around the edge, and then the lemon one that I just used after, maybe. Will that work? I think so. We haven't actually used the same background as the colour that we've got in the picture before, but I think it'll be okay. So I'm going to fade it. So put a heavy layer on the edge and then just fade it in towards the middle. We've got the yellow seeds overlapping, which isn't ideal. Got a bit of orange there coming out of my pencil. I'm just going to go back round the edge to really layer up that outside edge to make it really dark. There we go. And then I'm going to grab my lemon yellow and just fill in that space. And hopefully it will show up as lighter. sons are recording a video too. It's quite nice doing one together. I haven't done one together for quite a while, so it's rather fun. They're playing a game together and live streaming it. Some sort of Minecraft bingo or something, which they're all excited about, so that's rather good. Now for the outside bit, I was thinking we'll use the orange. I think, should I go with the really dark one? No, I think I'll go with the orange lake. Okay, and what we did with this pattern on the others is we just blocked it in because it's a little bit small to do anything else with. That's what I'm going to do. It's really relaxing, this. You have to think, once you've chosen your colour, you can just fill space with colour. So chilled. I don't need to think about anything else. We're nearly finished, so all I have to worry about is where to put my white dots. But I think I know what I'm doing with that. So that's all. So it's nice and easy. Now sometimes I can get tempted to rush at this point because I'm coming to the end of the picture. I just remind myself that the idea is to have fun, not to finish. Although for me, finishing is part of the fun. And also that I want to keep it looking as neat as I can. So there we go. I'm just going to sweep off the page because I can see a few bits. There we go. And then I'm going to grab my white Posca. Sorry, it's no good showing you the lid, is it? If you see when I'm and do the edge. So I'm going to go around here just like on every other one. It's nice having something that matches to sort of draw them together. I mean, you could do that through having the same colour background or something like that, but this is how I decided to do it. Oops. I'll start from that end. I'm expecting my telephone to ring. Let me see what time it is. No, not quite yet. Although I'm waiting for a phone call from, I'm hoping for phone calls from a couple of people, but I'm definitely expecting one from a few. I'm going to do a few dots from the centre. There are some dots drawn in, but I decided to just sort of do my own thing. There we go. There. I was going to do some down in there, but I don't think I will because that's quite dark. We need that to be dark. So I think that I am done. Let's just pull it down a little bit so it's in shot. There we go. So that is our hibiscus. We're actually past halfway through now, so we've got 4 designs left. But that's me for today. I'll be back another day. I can't promise tomorrow, but I shall be back to do the next one as soon as I can. But for now, thank you so much for watching and happy colouring.